what you see online isn't the complete person. Like I said, it's what they want to show you, and it's so easy for us to paint a picture of somebody else in our mind. It's just not putting people on such a pedestal, because it's very hard for people to be able to meet that criteria that you've subconsciously set on them. Hello, good morning everybody. Yesterday I didn't go to the gym, hence why I didn't film yesterday. I had a really early morning photo shoot, so I was up at 5 doing my scriptures and getting my bag packed and getting myself ready. So I thought that I'd have time to go to the gym yesterday, but I just didn't. So anyway, I got up this morning early, 5 o'clock again, and I've just gotten back from a arena HIIT workout, and my trainer didn't show up today. So there was 4 of us that go every single week, and we all know each other, and we were just like, you know what, let's just hit the button, because last time there was no one there. We went and asked the other staff when they were coming, and we were like, it's fine, we'll just hit the button. And basically they were like, no, you're not allowed to do that because of blah blah blah, but we've done it a million times and we like know what we're doing, so we just hit the button. And yeah, it was fine. We got through the whole workout without getting into trouble. Yeah, and then we had like boxing and core finisher, so it was really good. I'm sweating so much. I had no idea that on the Apple Watch you could see how many calories that you've burnt. I mean, it came up as kilojoules I meant, and then I didn't know how to read kilojoules because I'm not in the States. So I went to Google. Google's great, and it told me how to switch it. So this morning was 559 calories. Amazing. That's good. Film a lot of leg day, and my gosh, my legs are still killing me from leg day, so that was a good day. It has been a couple of days. I last spoke to you on Tuesday last week, I believe. I was sneezing a lot and I didn't really think anything of it. I thought maybe it was like a little bit of hay fever or something like that. Anyway, the next day it hit me really hard and I had like a full-on head cold. So I was hot and cold. I was having like a thumping headache. My nose started to get all blocked, and then I had like a little bit of a tickle in my throat and cough. So I was out for a few days. It's actually Easter Monday today, so Thursday off uni, and honestly I just was on the couch in my bed just sleeping a lot of the time. I slept for probably 10 to 12 hours. A few mornings there, turned my alarm off and just slept literally for as long as I could. I'd wake up and then I'd make myself go back to sleep and just really rest, just not think about work at all. To be honest, I'm just gonna be real with you guys. I just felt like I had been putting my eggs in so many baskets for such a long time, and in my mind honestly doesn't stop. I know a lot of people are also like that. I've been getting all of these signs from the universe or from God trying to talk to me, and the same thing keeps coming up over and over and over again. And it's actually something I put on my TikTok yesterday, is to really pay attention to the signs. So whether that be when you're scrolling on your news feed on Facebook or Instagram, which happens to me all the time. I just get the message that I need. I'll be in a conversation with my friends, with family, with a customer at work, and it will come up. I'll be listening to a song and it will come up. I'll be reading a book and it'll come up. Just the same thing over and over again. And probably for the past month and a half, it's been meditation. It's something that's always intrigued me, and I used to try it, but I never really understood the concept of it, and I thought that you had to literally just be still and your mind be blank, and that's something that I struggle with. After talking to so many people, I learned that it's not. It's just about concentrating on your breath and just being still and being okay sitting in the present moment. And I'm not good at that at all. I'm someone that constantly has to be doing something or working towards something. But I downloaded an app called Calm, and you pay for it once a year, and it's like guided meditation. So your home, sleep, meditation, I think that says music and then search. I just hit meditation and then it takes me to like all of these. At the moment I'm doing this guided meditation, and then there's like 7-day ones, and let's see what the sleep one is. So this is just stuff that you can like listen to when you go to sleep, and then you can save it to like the home screen. And yeah, so at the moment I'm doing that. It asks you like how you're feeling and like to breathe and how to sit still, and you just kind of listen to it and it literally just guides you. So I'm up to day 2 of 30, and so far it's really good, and it's just good to like get your mind away and be present and think about your breath and how you're sitting, and think about how your hands are touching or the sounds or what you can smell around you. It's just really nice. So I have also been receiving a few messages on Instagram, and I never really kind of thought about it a whole lot. And I think that it's important just to remember that what you see online isn't the complete person. Like I said, it's what they want to show you. And it's so easy for us to paint a picture of somebody else in our mind. We do that not only with people online, but when you start talking to someone and before you start dating someone, you take little bits of them and then you paint the picture of who they are, instead of kind of taking a step back and actually looking at the situation and being like, okay, they're kind of showing me who they are in a sense. So I think that's just important to, with anybody, and I'm not just saying me, I mean with celebrities, with literally everybody, and it's a natural thing to do. I do it as well. It's just not putting people on such a pedestal, because it's very hard for people to be able to meet that criteria that you've subconsciously set on them. I received another message this morning. I actually screenshotted it because it's something that I'm going to talk about on Instagram. I shared a post last night that actually said, truly believe that every single person has to go through something that absolutely destroyed them so they can figure out who they really are. That's something that really, really resonated with me, and because I definitely have a story, and it's not something that for a long time I was a little bit maybe ashamed of it, or I just thought that I would be judged about it, or whatever, like all of those little thoughts that you have. And I had someone message me this morning after that and just said, you have such a profound appreciation and meaningful things in life. Were you always like this? Or did you go through a phase that helped you be so enlightened? And then it said, and then someone said, reflects in your aura, your voice, such calmness, it must be extremely painful. And you are an inspiration not to give up and lose faith in yourself and people. It takes an amazing heart and person. That comment really touched me a lot. And it's something that I guess it made me realize that I haven't shared that with you guys. I haven't shared that with my followers. I think that you definitely have to go through certain things in life to be able to change your life, change your perspective, and become a better person. Obviously everyone goes through certain things. I don't think there's one particular moment that gave me an aha moment. I think it was all of the little things, or all of the really big things. But when I was a lot younger, a lot happened in a very short period of time. My whole world changed very, very quickly. Everything about my life changed. My family, my schooling, my friends, my ideal of my perfect little world, my protection. It was kind of like the sheet was removed all at once. And I'm not going to say exactly what happened because I'm not really ready to share that part of my life just yet with you guys. Maybe one day I will. But it really, really affected me. And I went in a pretty sad, dark place, as you kind of would, especially being the age that I was. And I had to grow up very, very quickly for myself. for my younger siblings, and I didn't really have a choice. I had to be the strong person in the family. That's just the attitude that I took on, and it made me, I took a lot of things for granted beforehand. Other things happened. I found myself in a relationship that was really nice at the start, and my best friend and all of that, which actually turned into a very controlling, toxic, unhealthy environment for myself. It made me realize that you can't keep constantly giving to people all of the time and receive absolutely nothing back. That's not a relationship. And that's not how anybody should be treated. And I can definitely put my hand up and say that there was many things that I did wrong in that relationship as well. And I didn't put myself first, and that's no one else's fault other than myself. And I think all of these things make you believe. It made me dive into all my personal development stuff. It made me really want to change everything. I started from scratch and I changed everything, and the amount of growth for me personally that's happened in the last nearly 2 years is more than I've had in the past 10 years. So I think it's definitely where you choose to focus. But I'm gonna stop rambling because that was a good one. It says 12 minutes. But yes, I am going to finish drinking this. I'm gonna check my phone. I'm gonna have a shower. Hello guys, so it is a few days later. I went on my little ramble and then I forgot to pick the camera up again, but anyway. Basically, keep an eye out for next week's video because it is going to be the Miss Universe Australia State Finals, which is very scary and exciting all at the same time. So I'm going to take you guys with me how I really prepare and get myself ready for that. So that will be next week, so keep an eye out for that one. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it kind of gives you bit of an idea on my weekly gym routine or what I do when I get to the gym. So yeah, I know that it was a little bit choppy because I was sick for a little bit there, but anyway. I hope you guys have an amazing night or morning or wherever you are in the world, and I look forward to seeing you guys in next week's video. I'll see you then. Bye. People change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when